Hello and welcome to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today is day 28 of the Love Boost Challenge. We just have one more day left, and today our focus and our challenge is centered around celebrating our progress that we've made in the challenge so far this month. We're going to be talking about why we should celebrate the growth, evolution, and the deepening of our connections and how we can do that. So let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot. So together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. I am always up for a celebration, and there are few things in life that I enjoy celebrating more than progress, than success, than positive change. And that's what the month of February and the Love Boost Challenge has been all about, is enhancing connection, whether that's the connection that you have with yourself, which is so precious, or the connection you have with a partner or other loved ones in your life, or all of the above. It was all about making progress in the way that we personally have decided is important to us and worth taking daily action toward. And I think for those of us, and I think all of us who listen to podcasts and are focused on and bettering our relationships and bettering ourselves, we can often get really stuck in the focus of what more we can do and how much further we can go and how much more progress we can make. And I think we don't often enough pause and look back on how far we've actually come. So today, that is the challenge that I pose to you, is to look back on this last month and to really notice, acknowledge, appreciate, and celebrate the progress that you have made. Now, if you've been participating in the challenge every day from the very beginning, hopefully you have some real concrete things you can point to. Hopefully you are able to notice how your daily intention, dedication, and action has served you and helped you deepen the connections that you've decided you want to nurture this month. And I want you to really embrace the opportunity today to sit down and to articulate exactly what was accomplished, how you did it, and to celebrate yourself and the outcomes that are here and real for you today. If you are someone who is single or coupled and just focused this month on nurturing your connection with yourself, I really want you to identify the key things throughout the month that really worked for you, the things that you enjoyed doing the most, the things that maybe were struggles for you, but that you pushed through and you did them anyway, and the results that came from that for you. Because, first of all, dedicating yourself to a daily practice of any kind for an extended period can be challenging. I think for most of us, it's not the easiest thing in the world. So that alone is something worth celebrating if you are able to manage that, or even if you were able to do half of the challenge, whatever it is, rather than looking back and seeing what you didn't do. Today is about looking back and noticing what you did do, how you did show up for yourself in your relationships, and what the outcomes were. If you're in a relationship, and especially if you did this with your partner, but even if you were just kind of doing this on your own to enhance your relationship by yourself, to look at the choices that you've been making, how they might be things that you want to continue to do, but also how you've done things that maybe, were new to you and difficult for you, and how they ended up serving you, and to really celebrate those. And again, to celebrate yourself for showing up for what you say matters to you fully this month. So again, it's time to celebrate, you guys. And I invite you to get creative about how you want to do that. Like, make it a real celebration. What is it that you can do today to kind of formalize a celebration of your dedication to the connections in your life? So that is my invitation. That is my challenge for you today. Celebrate, look back, see all that you've accomplished, see what those outcomes have been, the rewards that you have now cultivated for yourself through your hard work, and have some fun. Look back and say, I did it, and I did it well, and just be proud of yourself. All right, that is all I have for you today. Go off and celebrate, and I will be back here tomorrow for the final day, day 29 of the Love Boost Challenge, and I hope you'll join me. Until then, please remember, you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you soon.